Hey there, I am JB and welcome at some more RoadCraft. In the last episode we ended up here in a new base, and then I promised you guys that I would show off this insanely large area here at the edge of the map, and there is a lot of sand, there are a lot of ships, and it's absolutely crazy how big this map is, and it just keeps on giving. Anyways, for today, hopefully we will finish off as much main objectives and probably some side objectives as possible. I also want to share 2 or 3 things. Now, first of all, we are on 69% of this map. Nice. We got a couple more things to do, so yeah, we're getting really close on finishing it. I think today, maybe tomorrow's episodes, we will actually finish it. Now, don't mind this because I think it's bugged. I've been reading that some people had like 0 progress even after playing for hours. The reason why I'm showing you this screen is Saturday, 31 May, I actually would like to live stream this map right down here, and probably on Sunday too, in order to end my vacation, which I've only played RoadCraft, which is absolutely amazing. So if you want to be there at the stream starts at 8 PM CET, which is Central Europe time. Then I would like to see you guys there and then see if we can finish off this map within 2 days, so we can then move on with the normal episodes again for these maps. I'm very excited to see what all the other maps have. I'm not sure what the third thing would be, but at least the second thing that I want to show you guys is in the last episode I was saying that this truck is an absolute beast, and then all of a sudden it fell on its side, which is kind of a epic fail moment. Anyways, there is a little boat right out there. You see that? And this little boat is actually a resource. If I click it on here, you can see it's blinking blue. Right, like that, which means it's good in order to get a lot of piping, which I did last night. I had 2 pipes in the factory. I delivered this boat, and then all of a sudden I got 10. So this boat is worth at least 8 pipes, which is a lot, right? And this boat, I had another one all the way out here, and believe it or not, I towed this truck out there. I lifted up the boat on the bed, and then I brought it to the factory, which was, by the way, a challenge because let me just show you. And then you would all of a sudden also understand why I'm calling this vehicle the absolute beast, which I think it is the best vehicle in the game. Alright, it's getting very muddy out here. And this thing just drives. Now, this is not even that muddy. It can even be muddier. And the whole thing here is I had to get that boat sideways on this truck, so it was sticking out left and right. And the funniest thing is this truck didn't want it to fall over. It just didn't happen. And of course, because it's sideways on my truck, I couldn't get through a bridge, so I had to drive around and I had to get to certain spots and places because it was way too big. I'm just gonna connect it up and then I'm gonna raise it. And it can just lift this whole freaking boat up. It's incredible. Unstrap it and then immediately strap it like this. It's ridiculous, but it works. Look at it. Of course, a little carefulness is handy. Oh wow, the game starts to lag a little bit. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like loading in further ahead the map. Like, look at this. It just doesn't want to tip over. And I'm not even using, what is that, all-wheel drive or low gear or which. Oh, it's struggling. Now let's put on all-wheel drive. And it just goes. Oh, come on. There you go. We still didn't have low gear on. Yeah, and it's a good deforester. And down you go. Very good. Alright, so enough about that. It was a lot of fun. Now, one quick objective I just want to do is I would like to pick up this pump that is right around here. Right, I'm gonna track that And then we're gonna finally fix up this area down here. Top. Just rolling it like little inch for watts. It could be enough already. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I got everything set and ready. The cable layer machine and or the dump truck and a dozer. Now what I would like to try to do is stay on the inside of the road, which for the most it will be possible, because I want to damage the road as less as possible, because I don't want to have like a whole bump in the middle of the road, which you could already see down here where we laid the first cable. The only issue will be right out here, because I cannot really, you know, get onto this point. There's a lot of rocks going on, so I might just need to go still around and then get back in here and fix a little side road eventually. So first things first, this guy is pretty good at putting trees down, because we don't have any logging equipment just yet. This tree here, for example, needs to go down. It's a shame. I love trees. It makes the forest smell really good. And it's also kind of nice that they just disappear, because the other trees, if you cut them down with forestry equipment, they will just stay on the floor until you remove it with the hand. Okay, can it go lower? Now then we have to lower this thing. There we go, just scrape it off. Now there is a bit of a wall out here, but let me just see what I can do. Just gonna test it, because you can see it puts it a little bit further than the machine in the back is at. So if we just go as far as possible, there might be a chance. Oh no, I cannot do that. And it's connected up. Very good. Oh no, just about it. Yeah, some parts we don't have really a choice, but other parts we can minimize the damage. Oh god. Come on, we just wanna get in the front of the tree. There we go. And then pack it in. There we go. Maybe, stop. Maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try and see if I can pass these rocks there, because that would mean that I don't have to, you know, do some unnecessary road damaging. There we go. And then move forwards again, as far as possible. Oh no, we cannot break the surface. Yeah. Go on, roll it over. No? Well, I'm gonna need to bring the crane out. Okay. Do not and don't tip over. We just need to get a tiny little touch. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's accept this mission, and then we can see it all go down. Hopefully. It is going down. It is going down. I see it now. It goes super slowly. Okay, that might actually be it, because I don't see it going down even more. Which is okay. And what I think is funny, I already thought so, is that this side empties out too. Alright, I got a tip for you guys. If you happen to lay down some asphalt and there is a little rock in the way, the one thing you can do is pack in your machine, then just drive exactly near it, and then just unpack it again, and so you can move the little rock off sight. Alright, I got the whole road back fixed up. I did have to pour a little bit of sand out here, but it's not because the road was damaged, but because the roller, I wanted to turn around here to roll back to the road, and this thing got stuck, digged into the mud. So that's why I'm filling it up with a bit of sand. But as you can see, the road is back again, and yeah, it looks very nice, just as it was before. So that means in this case we can continue anything else, and the next objective is provide enough steel pipe to the production facility, which we have 10 out of 10. Okay, so we need to go from here to there. Now there is actually an achievement that is saying let the convoy go through the train bridge, and this is the only train bridge which would make sense that we need to put a convoy through, because you know anything else is not a train bridge. Now I think the vehicles will come out of this building here. We might first need to go around for a bit. Of that nonsense in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's the big boys. I just did asphalt the road all the way up to there. The thing is, once it goes from this guy to here, it still wanna corners it up, right? If you put one in here, it already starts to corner here and then straight to the straight. Right, so it's already straightening up. Very good. And it's already getting stuck. All I can do is just adjust the stuff until it's fine. Am I lucky? I'm lucky, yes. I got achievement. Plot a route for vehicles across the railway bridge unsunken. So let's check out. Yeah, we got 2 more objectives left. This thing. Deliver steel beams to the unfinished passage to strengthen the walls. We need 10 beams. Gladly I have 12. Right, it's out here. That's not too difficult. Alright, so meanwhile I was loading up these beams, I actually noticed that the route has failed. But the good thing actually is that right now we can basically just clear the route and then just cancel it. And what we can do now is just have it go the other way around, because we no longer need the achievement. This should be a little bit more easier. There we go. Beautiful. Right, I'm just gonna let that go as it goes, and then we are going to complete our objective, which is bring 10 steel beams to this mine out here, where I haven't really been just yet. Already. Holy moly. Yeah, we will check that in a second. And the only downside is if you already completed the route towards the destination and then you need to redo the route, it won't just start at the point where it failed, but it will just do it all over again, which that's why once again the convoy to the castle is taking so much time. No unloading, have to do that by completing, I guess. There we go. Aha. Right, okay, and then it needs to go here, or are we gonna pick that thing up too? Okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. So we need to bring it probably to that area. Right, what are you all showing? What are you all showing? Oh, this is where I'm at right now. I think I get it.
This order's coming right from the top. The drilling machine that you recovered from LaRoe's quarry? We need you to deliver it to the port, and a drilling machine from the lava quarry to the railway station. There's also other mining supplies for both locations. But you can plot a route for our trucks to deliver them. I know, that's a lot of hassle in drilling machines. Expensive ones too. So be careful with them.
Right, okay. Well, first things first, let's see where this thing already fails. Right out here, okay. Well, let's delete this one and then move this guy a little touchy that way and this guy a little touchy that way. There you go, that's a good truck. And of course, a good route deployer, which is me. We also had a side one, which is... Oh yeah, this is the lakeside base, and then to Montvile, which is this guy out here. Right. So mostly the route is just clean. You have a bridge here, which is clean, goes around here, and then I believe goes up. The only thing we need to do is fix a road. Alright, I fixed up the road, and I have gotten good news. Meanwhile I was fixing the road, I had to adjust this convoy route 2 or 3 times, and now it's like, you know, delivering what it needs to deliver. Which is of course very lovely. Alright, next thing. Alright, you guys be careful for my new boat. Alright, what do we have? A truck with, I think these are called big bags. So if you order a big bag of sand, this is what you get. Unless elsewhere in the world they're called different. Yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. Next is... you need to deliver an object. Oh, this thing. Ah, this thing was actually standing here and I just shove it upside. I'm like, I don't need that. Yeah, this might be an issue because once again I have not seen this on the map. Yep, just right into it. There you go. A little push. That's what friends are for, right? But if this route is completed, that means we'll only be one coming, so... Beautiful.
At this rate, Montville won't be much better off than the flooded village. If it goes under, so do half of our operations there. And our hypothetical bonus. If you can spare a moment, plot a route from the lakeside base to the relief camp. Then deliver an ample amount of concrete slabs. Montville is still dry on fuel, but I have a way to fix that. Drive the semi-truck from Montville to the oil station that needs fixing. It'll be used to tow the tankers.
Just give me a second here. I was getting distracted by this beautiful semi-truck over there. Something about flooding and this rate and that rate. Alright, seems like we're not gonna be done anytime soon, which is fine because tomorrow I'm going to do an episode and then after that we will do the live stream. Provide the resources to repair the oil station. Right. Deliver a vehicle to there. Is that all? Okay. I'm glad we already have a route to go there. Yeah, so the thing here is that this route, I could move this train car offside, but as you can see, this route is completely screwed up. Now, the any other route there is, I need to go all the way around here. Around here is another mine, a train car thing. I could shove this offside, but I mean, I can also go around. And then, need to go here or there, past this area, go around here. Through this passage, then through this alleyway here, which for me is not a problem, but if I need to convoy something, it's gonna be a real big issue. But let's see how far we can get with this guy first.
Now, let's help Montville get its own fuel going. The route between the Montville administration and the oil station is blocked. That means we need a bypass. Plot that route and they'll be singing your praises. Maybe I'll even get a verse.
Ay. Okay, we need to make a supply route. And this supply route, yep, indeed. Yeah, oil station Montville. So indeed, we need to go from here all the way up to here. And yeah. That's gotta be a lot of work. rubble dumping sites around here. And this, holy moly, needs to be filled up. This needs to be removed. That needs to be, yeah, that's... It's not gonna happen for today. Well, in this case, I'm going to bring out the whole cavalry to this area. The nicest thing is, though, that the sand quarry is right around here, so we could work back ways with filling in sand and flattening it. Down here, it's just a matter of pouring and pouring. We're going to asphalt the road. We're going to move everything off-site. We got a lot of stuff to do for next time. So let me just yeah, get some work going. I'm going to have a scout vehicle that can move the trains up. So you get out of here. I'm going to bring that semi-trailer thing, the off-road one, and